O le whaamama awenga le nei ma le Pacific Isi, mo au tupe whaamumoli Samoa, a o tapuni ai ofisa mo le whaawa yaso. Whaonga nei lola na wa unanga forward ua, o le direct transfer. A whai wa yesa membership card ma e whaonga ina le internet banking, o le matua e whaingo fia lava. Na o le tipose mai lava lau se eleni ni matua account, o le whaatino leo la foina o lau se eleni mo a inga I Samoa. E ia inga I tahu na whaamalia mo nisi whaamatalanga le nei au nanga fo. Wala au le telefoni o walu se lau o tasi o nono po le lua fitu ono fitu iwa fitu wha. Pe text mai fo ilo suafa I le valu tolu o.
Telephone voucher is one of the most convenient ways that I'm finding now to do my shopping here at Farmer Joe, and my sister just sent through the voucher on my cell phone, and I just come straight to Farmer Joe to do my shopping.
Ole si tūranga pitusili o le tāu. Ole lafo me o le pepa tala o loa. Ona whaangā le e whaatau ai o loa e au ngā more ainga.
I think it's really convenient for families overseas if they don't know how to help their families here. Then this is the perfect way.
Mai ai le sa suma fua tau ai le sia sa.
Le fia foi sa we mo mawina le foi au nang fo e ala mai le tala fo voucher. Le wana whaatau ma me te mga oi ile voucher.
Tai mo le tala fo voucher ua maua le apasu o se wa fine. So se paro loa fai ngo fie a me se le tferwa I ma le telefoni tai mi uma. Ai lo le lafo me le cash o nei no le tama o le ainga.
Pa te tu lava le tala fo voucher mo le foi au nang fo pa tai. Ma lo la le tam fai.
Pa tai tala fo voucher. Teki tala fo voucher.
Maloeto lover and happy Tongan Language Week. That's right. It is Tongan Language Week this week, and we have had some pretty exciting Tongan phrases that we've shared this week, and also the Ministry of Pacifica people have arranged on their Facebook page. But the beautiful Fo'ilole there, Claudia, how have you been today?
Malolele everyone, and welcome to a very happy and very exciting Friday show. We've got two powerhouses and I'm so pumped to get them on.
I know, right? And look, before we get them on, I wanted to just make a very special thank you to our sponsors. Of course, without our sponsors, we wouldn't be able to have this platform available for our people to share their journeys, to share the laughter, to share the experiences, because everyone's unique experience will touch the souls of so many people on different levels. So thank you once again to Lea Fionga, Ellen Stowers, of Pacific 40, Pacific Easy. There we go. Thank you so much. If you are looking at a way to send some money over to Samoa, the most popular and secure way is to send it through Pacific Easy. And of course, Malta or Samoa, if you're driving around and you need a friendly face to, help you fuel up while you're in Samoa, you already know Malta or Samoa is the name to go. And of course, the beautiful, stunning, and intelligent Whaolute of Pacific 40. I've been using Talofa voucher a lot lately to top our families in Samoa, but the service is also available in the beautiful Kingdom of Tonga. So head over to Pacific 40 website and you can hook your family up in the beautiful islands of Samoa or Tonga. But again, thank you to the Pacific Business Hub, Say or Rihanna, who is also available online right now to purchase that perfect gift, and SekiWorks. But man, thank you so much. But Claudia, did you have any other updates today?
No, I'm just going to say every single day, I'm just reminded just how blessed we are with all the amazing sponsors that we have for the show. So before we go into a very quick break and bring on Tina and Sia, I'm going to do a very quick COVID-19 update.
Yeah.
So we have 11 new cases in the community in Auckland. So guys, those case numbers are going down. So well done. But the fight for COVID is not over yet. So remember to stay in your bubbles, especially if you are in Auckland. We now have 879 total community cases linked to the current outbreak. 288 total recovered cases, which is fantastic news. There's 27 cases in hospital, 4 in intensive care or high dependency units, and all 4 ICU cases are on ventilators. So guys, if you are in Auckland especially, remember to stay in your bubbles. Don't break them just yet. And if everything goes well, we might just be heading into alert level 3 next week. But that is it from me for the COVID-19 updates. We are going to go into a very quick break. And then after the break, we are going to bring on powerhouses and the very dynamic duo, Tina and Sia. So don't go anywhere.
Don't go away. It's trivia time, straight after the break time.
Tua male au nanga remote tau sa mo service station nei tona mai. Ma tau te tuina lo ta vale, ma le tele ni sio ma tau au nanga ese. Ale ngata foile, ma tau te sia ke ina fo ilo ta vale. Siapa lah yang voice wow, mau lah ucapan. Apa itu yang baik Pak Olusa? Awalnya telepon, matu siapa lah yang voice mau lah ucapan. Mulu no posilah dia, mua tapi lah ucapan lebih out. Mua tapi lah telepon ni time out ina lah ucapan. Malah bayang mulu. Mana tua fu? Matua I fasa ina lo tau maktapa ai no fuanga papeni. Mata Samoa, ore mata mo Samoa. Mata te fia e au na pe mo o Samoa. After for your mic. We'll see you again. God bless.
Oh, Malo elele, Malo, what a beautiful day to be on the show for your BluTable Talanoa. Like Claudia mentioned earlier on, 2 powerhouses here on the show. Oh, I'm so excited to have you both, Tina, Maro, and Sia Petelo, both radio hosts for PMN, one for FM and Miss Cook Island over here. Welcome.
Hello, Lily. Thank you for having us.
And I'm getting excited for today's show, man. Just hearing the laughs, I'm like, we're in for a show today.
This is weird being on the other end.
It is, right?
They're going to mock us till we cry.
I think Claudia and I, we had a fun start to the week, and we thought, you know what, we're going to do the same. We're going to end it off on a high and have 2 of the best days. And
I can't keep a straight face. I'm like trying so hard, but I'm like,
you know what? I don't even know why we, Claudia, I don't know why we bothered with the trivia questions, because you know what? High energy, the levels are going to be out the gate today. I'm not sure if New Zealand is ready.
It's either that or your fans are going to be reporting, like, who are those girls?
What we are going to do, though, we are going to start off with a short little trivia. It's not 20 questions. It's just 7 questions. You guys each have to choose some sort of buzzer. Tina, what's your buzzer going to be?
Whoop, whoop.
Sweet. Sia?
Mine will be, since it's Tongan Language Week, Tue.
Yes. So we've got Tina and Sia with Tue and Tina with whoop whoop.
Okay. Should we start with the first question?
Let's go. I'm gonna beat you, Tina.
Okay. Are you ready? 1 to 7. Let's start. The icebreaker today for your Fun Friday with BluTable Talanoa Podcast, Pea and Claudia. Here we go. What is New Zealand's most famous song? A, Slice of Heaven. B, Aotearoa. Or C, Sosefina by Waino.
Wait.
Oh, I think Sia got it. I think it was Sia.
I'm going to guess that it's Slice of Heaven. A.
Drum roll, please. You got it.
1 point.
Okay, 1 point for Sia. There's
1 point to Sia. Okay.
Let's do the second question. Now listen very carefully. Who said the following statement? Spread your legs, not the virus.
This happens.
It was me.
To Sia. Tina, I'm sorry, girl, you're still at 0.
Oh. Tina.
Whoa.
Tina, don't play.
Tina, this one is for you. Okay. Now, question number 3. Tonga is known as A, MMT baby, B, the Friendly Island, or C, Mali Mali Island.
Ooh. I was going to say Tamololo. That wasn't on the list, so I'm pretty sure it has to be MMT, baby. You know how we do. That's it.
No, it's not. You're wrong. Do you want to hear do you want to hear it again?
She needs a doing. That's what she needs.
Tamalolo's name was like.
Tamalolo's not on there. So that point, we're just going to give that point over to Sia. And the answer for that was the Friendly Island. Tonga is known as the Friendly Island. Come on, Tina, you got to catch up.
I think her Wi-Fi's playing up again. Oh no, she's back. Okay, question number 4. Okay, Tina, I think this is your chance to get back into the game. Question number 4. What is the Māori name for New Zealand?
We had a faint whoop whoop there.
Oi, your 275 Wi-Fi, man, not cutting it. Oh my God, where is she?
Are you there, Tina? Oh no, I think we may have lost connection with Tina.
I can hear her.
Watching is the
Sorry, can you repeat that answer?
was it Aotearoa?
Oh, we've got on board today. That's correct. Aotearoa is the correct answer. Now, Tina, this is question number 5. Are you both ready?
Yeah.
What day is Father's Day?
What?
What day is Father's Day?
Where?
Sia.
September the 5th? Are we talking about like the one this year? Like this? Oh my gosh.
21st.
First Sunday of September. Oh my God, I'm confused.
She's not wrong though. You're not
You're
wrong.
not wrong, Sia. We're gonna give that one to Sia. Father's Day is on Sunday.
Sure,
Oh,
yes.
Sunday. I didn't hear like
21st of
I don't know.
December.
That one goes to Sia.
Okay.
Oh my God, that was confusing.
Okay, question number 6. Who is the first female prime minister for the Pacific?
Whoop whoop.
Where?
Get it, Tina?
Is this for the cooks or for
For the Pacific.
Honestly, I think this is going to be an easy one. This one has to be Pea.
That's Tina trying to get in with the brownie points.
You know what? I'm gonna give that one to Tina. Correct.
Yeah.
Female Prime Minister in the Pacific is
Yeah.
in fact Pea. No. But Sia, do you want to take this away? Do you know who the first female?
I feel like I'm gonna be wrong because I'm thinking like all of us in the South Pacific Ocean, and I'm thinking Jenny Shipley.
Oh,
Oh,
You know, Sia
It's
might
like-
have actually gotten us on technicality.
yeah. You might have just.
She's who came to my mind first, but then I was like, oh, are you talking about Samoa's prime minister? I don't know.
Yes, we actually we are. We're talking
Oh,
about Pea Man.
Oh my.
All I know is her name is the Honorable. I think her name is Naomi. I actually don't remember her
That's
last
right.
name.
Yeah. Sorry, Tina. We're gonna give that one to Sia.
But Tina's
Yeah.
right. You are also like, you know, we're all queens, so we're all like
We're all
prime
are.
ministers ourselves.
The prime minister's this hat.
Now the prime minister is your Wi-Fi.
You guys can still hear me though.
Yes, love you, Sissy.
Now we're gonna give it to Claudia for the last question. Hit it, girl.
Okay. Okay, very last question. Now, if you can give me the answer in years, that's 1 point. But if you can give me the answer in years and days, that is 2 points. That's an extra point. Okay. And I'm just going to remind you guys that we currently have 5 points to Sia and 1 point to Tina. So Tina, this is gonna be your chance to redeem yourself. But are you guys ready?
Yes.
How old was Jona Lomu when he became an All Black?
Can I Google it?
It has to be.
Oh my God.
Pretty sure it's
19. I'm guessing.
Well, see, I don't know because we've actually lost Tina. Her Wi-Fi is like stalled again, so I don't know if she actually said an answer.
I think it's her glow bug that's making it.
Oh,
I think you need to top up your glow bug. So
guys, I'm doing mine.
I think you need to connect your Wi-Fi with Pacific Easy that they were talking about before.
You know what? I'm going to give it to Sia. Sia, you were right. He was 19 years old. So
was he actually?
He was 19 years old and 45 days.
We won.
So, guys, that was 6 points to Sia and 1 point to Tina. Well done.
You're the one, Tina. You're the one. We both won today.
We're all winners.
Yes. When Tina wins, we both win. When I win, we all win.
Oh, look, you're going to shout me a feed now.
Look, ladies, it's been awesome having you both on. Obviously, we wanted to have a little bit of a trivia. It is unusual for you both to be asked trivia questions. So we thought today, Claudia and I would end off in like some really high energies, and you have shown just that. So we're going to get into it, because we know you are both busy. Sia, we know that you're at work at the moment, so we appreciate that you've tuned in to finish off our Tonga Language Week. So we're going to get into the more serious and some funny questions as well. But please, before we get into it, tell us a little bit about yourselves. We'll start
Miss
with
Jonna
Sia.
Lamu, you want to go first?
You go first while your internet's still with us.
Okay. Malolele, everyone. Kia ora na. It's always fun to see the sisters Claudia and Pea. Thank you for the opportunity to bring us on the show. My name's Tina. I'm Korean African. I work on radio along with Sia and Annoy Her to Death. I like to be a part of the Pacific Wave, and being part of Pacific Blue is crazy amazing. I love fitness, I love working out, and I love our people, and I love smiling, and I love light and love. That's me.
Do I go now?
Yes, please, Sia.
No, see, I go tomorrow now. Maloi lele ko kuingoa ko Sia Petelo o ko lele mai me niua top tapu, niua fo'o, la paha, ko longa, ko loha apai pe amofasi mo afi atungi, ko tahine tonga o ko ngawe I he leti o New FM ai kautaha ko Pacific Media Network. A whakamalot foki ki he kautaha ko ni mo timi a Pea, Claudia mo Pacific Blue ma uwhainga malie. Ke kaunga kau tala no a honi pe whika aki mo wike lea whakatonga pe pe tala no pe mo whakawhiawhia. I love it o week any. Malolele, hi everybody, talofa lava, Pacific greetings everybody. My name is Sia Petelo, but I go by Sia here at work. PMN, I work for New FM. I run the drive show. I work out along my crazy Wakanda sister right here, Tina. And just thank you, Pea, Claudia, the whole team for, the opportunity today to finish the week celebrating Tongan Language Week. And, honestly, I apologize if I'm blowing people's speakers through the live. But I'm looking forward for our kōrero and the rest of our hangs for this afternoon. Malo.
It's funny that you said that, Sia, because someone actually commented saying MMT siren is in the fale. But Sia, you sounded sexy when you were speaking.
No.
You sounded sexy.
That was from Ida.
No, I don't know. It's hard to, I think for me, it's hard to hear that the Tongan language is sexy, because even when you hear someone try to be sexy in Tongan language, it's like, ew.
No, but you do. But I want to ask something a little bit more serious, because I really want to get to know you ladies a little bit on a deeper level. So if you ladies could please choose a song that best describes you, which one would it be?
Ooh. Oh my God. Girl, that's a hard one.
That is hard.
Would have to be Beyonce.
I'm really interested in Tina's answer because I've seen you shake your hips, man. And the first song that comes to mind is Hips So Live by Shakira.
Oh my God. Claudia, you know you look like Tina Guangdalina. I keep saying that. And so these hips, I don't want to break the camera, but I'll just keep it on the phone screen before my internet goes off. Would have to be Beyonce, Run the World.
I love it.
Oh.
Good song.
It's a good
I love
song.
I love that, Tina. I think for me, I'm just thinking of Desiree's see, now I can't remember what it's called. The Listen As Your Day Unfolds. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. You gotta be. I don't know why. That's just I love that song. It's a song like I listen to like religiously because I just love its message. But that's the only one I can think of.
I love it.
Right now.
I love that. I love the two different is it genres that the ladies have picked out? Love it. Okay, well then the next question. Are you ready for the next question? Look, we are pretty serious about what we do here, and we thought, you know what? I really, really want to get to know you both really well. So, if you could be a villain, who would it be and why?
I'd be Tina. Because she's crazy and I love it.
Yeah, good answer. I'm taking it.
We're taking that as an Sia's answer. What about you, Tina? If you could be a villain, who would it be and why?
Oh my God, sis, you know what? Is there a Spider Woman? I know there's Spider-Man, but like, cause you know how you like to crawl and you know.
You know, we'll take that. Spider Woman is acceptable, but don't go crawling anywhere, okay, Tina?
Still level 4.
We're still in lockdown. Stay in your bubble.
End of story.
Okay. But we've got Ida who's just said, Kiki, do you love me for Sia?
Oh,
No, we're not going there.
Honestly, ladies, I've loved your answers, and I'm just so happy you guys are here joining us for a Friday Talanoa. But onto the actual serious questions. We'll start with you, Sia. What are your thoughts on the significance and importance of celebrating language weeks?
So can you just repeat that one more time?
What are your thoughts? Sorry. What are your thoughts on the significance and importance of celebrating language weeks?
Oh, okay. I think it's beautiful. It's important because I think I believe I'm a believer in if language dies, the next thing to die is the culture of wherever that language comes from. Because you know, like in this world of diversity that we live in, I think for myself, I count my blessings every day that I can speak the language. And I know even though as much as I can speak it, there's always room for improvement, like especially the poetic side of the Tongan language. That's something now that the age that I'm at, I'm like, okay, I actually want to explore that a little bit more. I want to learn how to be like Sia the poet from Tonga, you know, sort of thing. But it's so important because the language is part of our identity as a Samoan, as an Indian, as an Asian, as wherever you come from around the world. And language is just bloody beautiful. Like, honestly, sorry, excuse the, I'm not sure how that's profanity or not, but it's so important. And it's important to celebrate just everybody and wherever everyone is from through the language, because obviously language leads to dance and music and, you know, poetry and this, like talanoa. So yeah, it's very, very, very important.
Very.
Love it.
Love it, man. Sia, such a pro, man. I just natural, eh? Natural.
You can tell she's a radio host, man. She's got an ability, that talent for speaking.
Look, Tina, you know, what about you? How and why do you think it's important to keep our culture alive in our communities? Because you're always out and about in the communities.
Being a spider.
Always crawling.
Being an island spider. Lorenzo has tuned in, the brother Lorenzo's tuned in, and he's called you the island spider.
Oh no. Tell Lorenzo to go back and do his TikTok, please. Because we're still... You know what, ladies? I just want to say I love you all. And just to Sia's pretty much said it all about language, but I think we need to keep it also fun and relevant for our young ones. Have fun with it, because there's a lot of seriousness around like keeping the language alive. Because even for myself, being Afakasi, being African, I don't even know how to speak full African, but I'm around it all the time. So there's some languages that are really hard to adapt because of the environment. So if we make it friendly and just the vibe for everyone just to be around, to know that it's okay if you know your language, like you can have fun with it, you can learn with it, like how we're having a good time right now is how I think language will, stay alive, like how the sis said, and just enjoy it. Like doing this, it's like making me,
Sorry? What was that?
Meet her now.
Look, that's it for today, guys. I think Tina just us. Tina.
I think Tina got a little bit too excited. She's left.
Tina's
the chat.
calling too much.
Picking up nuts from the coconut tree.
But ladies, I mean, you guys are both like very successful within your own fields, and then apart from that, you branch it out into the community and are community leaders. What is something that you wish you had known 10 years ago?
Wow, this is deep.
This is how we do it at Blue TV. We get in there really deep.
Yes. 10 years. Okay, I think for me, I think I wish, first of all, I can't, that was really sweet, your question. I was like, I can't see myself as a community leader, but that is really sweet. But I think for me, 10 years ago, was it something I wish I knew?
Yeah.
Oh, I think I wish I knew that I would actually, I wish I had faith in myself at that age, that I would actually get into the industry that I am in now. Because I think I actually lost hope for a bit. And then I just was like, I'm just going to work to party and like eat. And I still eat. But I wish I knew like to not lose the faith in myself. Yeah. Like,
that's beautiful.
What a serious guy. What about you, Miss Tina?
I'm looking for my food that comes off because I love that. My state.
I wish we knew your internet was like this.
I'm like, I'm talking to myself. I would have to say, 10 years ago, I'm trusting my gut. It's still a thing today. We have so many people in the industry of radio, and you ladies would know as well, trusting your gut and trusting your craft. I am the meanest at this. Like, I'll be, my idea's all right. Do you think this is okay? And my mom would be like, just go for it. Like, you always are thinking, and I think even in this industry, you have so many people that are like, don't do it like that. Like, I'm your boss. Or like, da-da-da-da-da-da. And you kind of lose yourself. Like Sia was saying, like, you lose your credibility, like God's gift that he kind of blessed you with uniqueness. Oh, not the preaching. But
oh no,
the way of what I'm kind of saying, and it's just kind of like, I see that with youth as well. They're around so many people that will be like, nah, you can't do this because you're young, or you can't do this because you don't have the credentials but I think if we just trust our gut, if I trust 10 years ago, I would have still been in the same place, but I think I would have opened up more like opportunity, not just here in Aotearoa, but across. So trust your gut.
I love it.
Can I just quickly add on to that, to what Tina said? Sorry. And I think that's another thing from like 10 years ago, is I wish I knew not to let people dim your own light. Don't let people dim your own light. Like, I've had to learn that at 30.
Free. Free.
Still learning.
Now, we've also just had Georgie tune in. He says, happy Tongan Language Week to our beautiful Tahines. PMN, let's go. I heard Sia and Tina doing a Tongan dance on show today. That's why I'm here. Is that true, ladies? Are you guys doing a Tongan dance?
Tina's gonna show you guys the Tongan twerk.
Bring it.
And it
Mama
is
told me.
I believe you. Look, ladies, well, obviously we want to get to know you both, share, with the whole Talanoa. But, what has been your biggest failure and what have you both learnt from it?
Oh, Pea, you're stripping me, sis.
I know. I wasn't ready for this today.
I love it.
That explains the real funny icebreakers at the beginning.
Wow.
Biggest
Oh my
failure.
God. Sia, you go first before I start crying.
I'm like, I have many, so which one am I gonna pick now? Oh my gosh, biggest failure.
I'm just going to read
Oh my
some
God,
comments while you ladies think about your answer. I want to say shout out to Flora, who's just tuned in, the beautiful Flora. We've actually have half measures tuning in, and they are also from another podcast, and they say, hello, just wanted to say this is an inspiring conversation and so much laughter. Really needed this right now. And Ida is saying, hashtag pray for Tina's internet.
Yes, can everyone in the comment section just like send P-vibes to Tina? Internet. We promise the Margaret internet's normally better than this.
Jacinda, please give us some free Wi-Fi around here.
Sorry, I just wanted to quickly make a little shout out to Half Measures podcast. For those of you who have just tuned in, and I know that all of our Pasifika community, they absolutely love binge watching. It's what we do, and we do it so well. From 12 o'clock to 4 o'clock in the morning. So if you need to get the real juicy insight to each episode for whatever that you're watching, head over to Half Measures Podcast on Spotify. Man, they're amazing. They've helped me with a few things as well, but check it out on Spotify as well. So a massive shout out to the team there.
Amazing. Have your answers.
Hey.
Yes.
What's the
millions about?
Man, that's so hard. That question is so hard.
Oh well, what's a lesson that you have learnt? You don't have to give us the details of the failure, but what's a life lesson that you've learnt that could inspire our viewers?
Yeah.
Because I know that a lot of times, I know during the week we've had a lot of our guests share that that they've failed a few times and it's been okay and they've accepted it.
Yeah.
And they've used their failures to continue to do their work.
Yeah.
But it hasn't stopped them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I reckon
go to see while your net's
Sis, you go.
Your internet, go.
Okay. Pea, I'm gonna be like real with you because you're always being real with us, sis. And I was just having a big think about the failure one because I've failed a lot around, my radio side, being out in the community, failed as like a person trying to be someone that I wasn't. Around my pageant time. I think it was a massive lesson when I was actually in the cooks for the pageant, when
Justin was getting juicy.
Yeah. And it was I looked at some of the girls in the Cook Islands and I saw a reflection of them, and I saw that I didn't look like the long-haired person with the flower in the hair. Not saying you, Pea, I know you look beautiful, girl, but that's just the stereotypical look for Miss Cook Islands. And I saw in front of me at our lunch, and it's tear up right now because I knew that for our people, I could feel.
We almost got a full answer.
Yeah. So
You better crawl her way out of the Zoom, man, because this is not on.
I think I need to talk to her boss with regards to her Wi-Fi connection. This is kind of like a Shortland Street matter where I'm sitting there waiting for this episode that I've been waiting for all week, and they say to watch it on Monday. This was
Sorry, community, if you guys are listening and tuning out.
You're the only one tuning out here, Tina.
Sia, do you want to get in there with your answer while we wait on Tina?
Oh my God, I had my answer and then I forgot it watching Tina. I think a lesson well, the thing is, I think for me personally, I don't think of failures with that word failure. I think, like you said, that's why I think I struggled with the word, because I was like, no, that's a lesson to me. So, but I think a lesson for me, and a lesson I'm continuing to actually still try to learn, is balance, and that's balance between my work life and family, and friends and me. So, especially today, being a very important day, it's World Suicide Prevention Day, Awareness Day, and it's all about, mental well-being. So I think for me, like, especially getting a little bit busier here on the end of being on New FM and stuff, like, it's a matter of balancing my time at work, at home with my family, with my friends, and actually time for me to take just a mental break for myself. Like, what does that look like to me? Like, to me, it looks like eating and lying down and just being a whale. But that's something that I think, especially, I think a few years back when I first started, a word that I felt for me personally was, I felt like I neglected my family, because I was hustling so hard to try and, like, get to where I am, and still where I want to be from moving forward from here in this role. Like, it's just like, I felt like I neglected my family for some time. And then when I had time to unwind, I think I spent more time with my friends than I did with my own family. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just also like, spending balanced time with my friends as well as my family. But I feel like maybe that's something that everybody struggles with in life in general, is trying to find a healthy balance, like, especially living in somewhere like New Zealand or Australia or America, where work life and life in general looks different to our people back in the Pacific Islands. So that's a lesson for me. So I guess the real lesson is look after myself.
Yeah.
Which is, to be honest, like, it still really is a challenge for me. And yeah, I just finding a way. But I love having people like Tina around me at work, because honestly, like, they just, like, she brightens up my day. As soon as we get into the office, we're like this, Tina, Sia, like, we just yell out for each other. That's literally, like, honestly, Tina, that's what we do. But yeah, that's the one for me.
I love it. I'm just gonna read out. Georgie has said, Tina, your internet is like waiting for my true love.
I'm sorry, family. I love you.
That's all right. You had me on pause because I was just waiting. I was so excited. I was on edge trying to, kind of like waiting. So I kind of feel like I'm going to have to tune into Half Measures podcast to find out how juicy your answer was, Tina.
Yes, fam. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. This internet is just like my hair. Sometimes I have to brush it or put the braids in, so it doesn't. Family out there, and to Claudia and Pea and the bro that's doing the camera thingy. I'm sorry. Can you guys hear me now, or is it still?
It's better. Are you outside? It looks better. Oh,
oh, it's my face. Oh my God. Okay. I was just saying, just to follow up on what I was saying, was I think our failure and when I was during my pageant, I only found myself and who our young people today is we lose ourselves and we don't find who we truly want to be and what we want to do. And I think I see that as a real failure, because it's just really sad that we have to be strong advocates today to actually be for the younger ones that don't really see that, because there's a cover up in media that you have to be this type of thing, that you can't be vulnerable, you can't share what you love and all that. And I think that's a massive failure, not just for us as a generation, but the system. So us ladies that we're out here, we're putting our poly wave on and we're like, you know what, this is a place where you can speak, advocate change. And I'm just super proud to be part of this poly movement and annoy some people.
Yeah, we got through her whole answer without her internet breaking.
Yay! Thank you everyone for your P vibes.
Sorry, I really, really love that, Tina, because you're right. I think in our Pacifica community, a lot has changed. So being part of that movement, just to change, and we're not saying to change everything in a dramatic way, but just the mindset. I think this week, I think that word has been the highlight for all of our guests that's come onto the show, has been just changing that mindset a little bit to accommodate to certain, situations, to our youth, because that's so important. And we need to, you're right, we need to advocate that positive vibe through. And going back to Sia as well, the word balance. It was funny. I actually listened to 2 podcasts last night. I won't name the other one because it's a name. They've called their podcast something that I'm not allowed to say on live. But it's actually it's some women, it's women getting together to do a talanoa as well. But they were actually trying to identify what balance is and what that looks like. And it was actually quite an interesting conversation that they had, because they said that balance, does it even exist? Because sometimes we call ourselves, we're grinding, that we need the life, the family balance and grind balance. But as a matter of fact, if you're grinding and you love it so much, do we need balance? I don't know. It was just an interesting podcast that I was listening to as well last night. So a massive shout out to you both, because I loved both your answers. So thank you.
Amazing. Now, unfortunately, we are going to have to start wrapping up soon, which I'm really sad about because I'm loving this show so much. But before we do, here's another deep question for you guys. Sia, we'll start with you, Claudia. What's an insult that you have received that you are most proud of?
What's a what?
What's an insult that you've received that you are proud of?
I think
you're
being black. Being black.
I think for me, like, honestly, like, straight up, like, being called fat and loud, I own that. Like, that is me. And if that was not part of me, I don't think I'd be where I am today, sitting behind this microphone here, and being part of our PMN films. But man, I'm proud of it. Like, I always remind, people say that to me. I was like, I was born fat. What is your excuse if you became fat now? No, but yeah, that's for me.
Love it.
Tina, did you want to type your message and we can read it out for you?
Yes, please. If I need.
Yeah, I'm sure she's typing up now. But while she's typing up, Sia, do you want to give us your final encouraging last words?
Oh, Tina. So Tina's one was her biggest insult has been her color, the skin color. But she said has been an insult and a blessing. So no, that's awesome, Tina. I wish you could explain it in your own very loud voice, but can you type out your message, please, Tina, for your final words of encouragement to our viewers? Type quiet.
Sorry, I just want to add on. Sorry, while I remember about this, the question that Claudia just asked. I can't remember exactly how the thing is, like, again, it wasn't even an insult to me, but I can't remember how exactly the wording was, but someone kind of mentioning how I look different to other radio announcers in general here in Aotearoa. And I think that it's beautiful that I can be a representation that all radio announcers here in Aotearoa are not just like tiny, not tiny, but like smaller sized women compared to myself. I'm clearly on the more, I am on the plus size spectrum, or a bigger size compared to everyone else. But I mean, I feel like I represent a lot of our Pacific Island women and girls and men as well, who may be of similar size and shape to me. So I remember that one time that somebody said something along those lines to me, and I was like, that's not an insult. Like, that's cool. Like, I get, and I look at them like, that's cool. Like, if anyone else can look at me and be like, oh, cool, like you don't have to look like this, or you don't have to, and I guess it's easy to look around like at more mainstream radio, I guess. There is a certain look to some of them, but I think it's cool we're riding that wave of like diversity and like just embracing people that they don't have to look a certain way to do a certain role. Hey, sissy Tina, like me and Tina have this convo actually heaps, like a lot, like very often, like probably once a week at least. Like just
Sia, there was actually an article that that was released on New Zealand Herald just about that, and it actually backfired. There was a comment made by a viewer to a radio host. And it went out of, and I think all of the females came and supported her, and it's awesome to hear that from you as well, Sia, because it is important that as long as you've got that heart and passion to do what you do and what you love, it's different. It doesn't matter what you look like. It's all about that heart and soul that you have to push that message through to inspire people. So shout out to you both. We love it. Sia, did you have any final words before we wrap up?
Sorry, just burped. I didn't hear that.
Did you have what are your final words or words of encouragement before we wrap up?
Oh, this is so weird. I'm so used to asking this to people. I've never thought about this. I guess my words of encouragement is, in all honesty, like, sorry, my alarm is ringing. Find your passion, follow it. Like, please pursue whatever it is that you want to pursue, but most importantly, surround yourself with people who will support you on that dream and just ride that wave with you. Like when I say support you, like genuine support. Like don't ask your friends if they're starting a business. Please do not ask them for a discount. Like, just support, just buy it, but continue being yourselves, people. Be beautiful. Happy Tongan Language Week, and a massive thank you as well, Claudia, Pea, to our brother as well, and to the rest of your team for having me today. It's been really nice, and it's also weird because like I'm used to being you guys in this situation, but just so much love and just be kind. And please don't break bubble because I wanna enjoy summer out of the house.
Definitely. Thank you so much, Sia. We'll let you go because you do have your show to do right now. But honestly, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Tina has written her answer. Honestly, thank God for Zoom. Tina has said, to our beautiful community, be you, stay true, ignite your uniqueness. No one is you, and that is your superpower. Love it. Oh, and she also said it's time to dance, Sissy. Are you going to do more dancing now, Tina? Yeah, she's getting up.
Let's go.
Man, you ladies have been such an inspiration. We know that you're good energy, that beautiful smile, and the positive vibes that you have brought onto the show today. We really, really appreciate the time that you have made for us here. For myself, Pea and Claudia on BluTable, and to all of our viewers, thank you so much.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say, sorry, on your point, Sia, about supporting your friends. Tawila said so true. Support your friends like you support Kim K. So there you go, guys.
Yes, and I still support Kim K heaps. You're right, Tawila.
Yeah,
honestly, share, just but I know times are tough as well. If you can't buy stuff like me, I can't afford to buy, but just share and just genuine, exactly what Tawila said.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to all day about that. Wheeler, thank you so much to all of our viewers who continue to tune in. Catch us on Monday. I think we're going to do a double whammy as well on Monday. What do you reckon, Claudia? Otherwise, God bless. Have an amazing weekend. Whakatei lava to all of our sponsors. That's us. Let's go. God bless.
Bye.
That's the only someone
Mama alingali nei mele Pacific Easy mo au tupe whaamumoli Samoa au tapu ni ai ofisa mo le whaava yaso whaonga nei lola na wa unanga forward ta ua o le direct transfer a whai wa yesa membership card ma e whaonga ina le internet banking o le matua i whaingo fia lava na o le tipose mai lava lau se leni mato account o le whaatino leo la foina o lau se leni mo a inga i Samoa e ia inga i tahu na whaamaleina mo nisi whaamatalanga i le nei au unanga fo Bala au le telefoni o valselau o tasi o nono po le lua fitu ono fitu iwa fitu fa. Pe text mai foilo suafa i le valu tolu o.
BluTable voucher is one of the most convenient ways that I'm finding now to do my shopping here at Farmer Joe, and my sister just sent through the voucher on my cell phone, and I just come straight here to Farmer Joe to do my shopping.
Ole si tulanga pitusili o le tau. Ole lafo me o le pepa tala o loa. Ona whaangale e whaatau ai o loa e au ngā more ainga.
I think it's really convenient for families overseas if they don't know how to help their families here. Then this is the perfect way.
Mai ai la sa sunga fua tau ai lisia sa.
Le fia foi sa we mo mawina le foi au nang fo e ala mai le tala for voucher. Ila wana whaatau ma me te mga oi ile voucher.
Tai mo le tala for voucher ua maua le apasusi o sewa fine. So se paro loa whaingo pie a me se le te whai ma le telefoni tai mi uma. Ai lo le lafo me le cash o nei no le tamao le ainga.
Pa te tu lava le tala for voucher mo le foi au nang fo pa tai. Ma lo la le tam pai.
Pa tai tala for voucher. Teki tala for voucher.
Tau tua ma le au nanga remote tau sa mo service station nei tona i matu. Ma tau teu tuina lo ta vale, ma le tele o nisi o matu au nanga i se ese. Ai le ngata foi le, ma tau te sea ke ina fo i lau ta vale. Siapa lah yang voice wow mau lau tapan. Apa itu yang vai pa ulusa? Awalnya telepon, matu te siapa lah yang voice mau lau tapan. Molo no posila fia. Mua tapi lau tak vale pe out. Tapi lau telefon ni tai me utu ina lau tapan. Mal vai ngamul. Mana tua fo? E matua I whasa aina, lo tau maftapa ai no fuanga whapengi. Ota Samoa, ore maota mo Samoa. Mato te fia e au na pea mo oi Samoa. Maftaile fia mai, we'll see you again. God bless.
Squad, baby. Rex, J. Sands. Oh, say I'm my say you are complete to me, I get you. By the way that you move and the way that you smile. Say, oh my Dorima, baby, you be giving your hand, I'll take you anywhere. You give me something that I never had. Cause you care, but about to me and the family. Say, why you waiting on me to talk to you? Yeah, I'ma listen what y'all say. Yeah, don't move out in the come here. Yeah, they on the nail, to dirty wine, girl, dirty wine. Yeah, say, tama in, they not the bite to get out. Say.